I Hello, I'm back again. I thought today, being a spiritual medium, for the last 20 years, I thought today I would try to bring you some evidence that our life is everlasting. And the reason why I've done this is because to try and ease our fear of death again. Um, I have a little shop in Barmouth. You can see it behind you. This is just part of it. And in my shop, it's called the Serenity Shop. And the shop is here to bring peace, light, and love. And what I do to help people just lately, because of their fear of this virus and other things as well, I decided to do 20-minute sit-ins for nothing because I want to help people to feel a bit more calmer, peaceful, and not so worried. But I thought there's so many amazing things that happen in my shop that I thought I would share it with you. And we've just got emergency service going by, which is a fire engine. So pray that everything is all right and everybody is safe. Okay, so my shop has been talked about as a beacon of light. This is what people call it. And this beacon of light is nothing really to do with me. I am only the channel that brings this through. And this comes, as far as I'm concerned, from the spirit world and the love that they bring to the recipients is absolutely amazing. Now, I thought I would tell you today, it's a quiet day. It's on a Thursday morning, and this lady entered my shop. I don't remember people because I have so many people coming in and out, and we had started to have a little chat. And she came to buy an angel cup, which is they're really lovely. And we started to talk. So I said to her, I mentioned Mum. I'm not going to give any names or anything because it is confidentiality. And I said to her, she did tell me her dad had passed. And so I said to her, why don't you sit down and I'll give you a sit-in for 20 minutes. It's free. She didn't ask me. I said I would do that for her. So anyway, we sat down and information started coming. And some of it she didn't know, which I love, that I don't know it, she doesn't know it, and then she finds it. So her father came and gave her evidence that it was him, which was amazing, and she was so pleased and over the moon to hear from him. And also, her mum is still here, and she misses her husband very, very much. So, I mean, you know, that's hard in itself, and I know that feeling. Like I said, I've lost my husband 2.5 years ago, so you know it is a very lonely existence without your husband who you love very much. And he came for her, and he expressed his deepest love, which is absolutely wonderful. And also, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. I haven't got COVID. Sorry about that. And also, other information was given that she couldn't understand about a greenhouse and roses and where this greenhouse was, and other information. And she wrote it down, and I said to her, the best thing you can do is I don't know it, you don't know it, you've got to go and ask. Her husband's father came through, who had not passed long ago. And sometimes I don't want to do this on a video, sometimes, because I find it very emotional, and it's hard when somebody's really emotional to want to film this, you know. So I'd rather just prefer to talk about it and tell you about it, because what I get from people is saying, well, you know, when you're dead, you're dead. Nobody's ever come back to prove any difference. Well, that's not true, because the job in here is to prove that you know, there is life after death. So all this information was given to her. She wrote it down, and then her dad said, I said to her, your dad is giving me the month of September. And she started to cry, and she said, that is my mum and dad's wedding anniversary. Well, they've been together such a long time, and also her mother was saying, and I did say, your mum keeps saying she didn't know where he was or he wasn't with her, and she said she constantly says, where are you? Are you with me? Well, you know, this lady never asked for this sitting. She walked in the shop just to buy a cup, and this lady didn't ask for this sitting. So she got all this information, and this is going to be passed on to her mum as well. And her dad told me to give her this from him in spirit to his wife here on their wedding anniversary this September coming in a few days, weeks time. So her dad made me give her this free to give to her mum, and her mum's got no idea this is going on. So tomorrow her daughter will go to her mother's and she will give her this, soulmates, and that is from her dad in spirit to her mum still here, telling her mum that he's very much with her, and all the other evidence was given which proved that I couldn't know it, which proved to her mum, which will prove to her mum that her husband is there for her. Now this lady was quite emotional, and we also mentioned this greenhouse with lots of roses and whatever, and she couldn't understand it. So she went out. She was quite emotional. I'll get emotional as well. I can't help it. And she went out and left the shop. But she came back a few minutes later with this to say thank you. Unfortunately, I'm on a diet, so I have now got a box of chocolates for sitting down and inviting this lady for a sitting. So obviously she went away, and she's not long rang me, and she's just told me that all the roses, the greenhouse and everything was all to do with her husband's mum, and he is over the moon that his mum, because she didn't know all this information and other information as well, she didn't know that, and her husband has validated everything. So not only has her dad come for her mum, for her brother and other people, but her husband's mum and dad have come for him. Now, how amazing is all this? And this is what it's all about. There is no way that this can be made up. There is no way that I knew this lady. I don't know the people who walk in my shop. They come off just walk in, and sometimes we'll just sit, and then all this comes through. So, you know, if you have had something from the Serenity shop and you would like to say, then I would like to hear, because it is important, isn't it, that people get to know what goes on and how much our loved ones are there for us. And I want that to be shown more and more and more, because it isn't easy on this life on our own when we've lost our husbands or our wives and we're older. And I mean, our families have their life to lead as well, so we can't be intrusive on their life because they've got their life to lead. But what a wonderful experience for her mum to receive this tomorrow from her dad for their wedding anniversary. You can't make this up. So I just want to leave that with you. Just one little thing that's happened in the Serenity Shop. And believe you me, there's many, 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 many more wonderful situations that have happened here in the last year and a half. It's been amazing. And I'm blessed to be here to help to bring this through for the spirit world and for the people that sit by me, and of course myself, because although I bring it through, I need it from my husband as well. And I thought that would be something nice to share in these times, that we can understand that we carry on, that they're still there for us, and when it's our turn, they will be there to meet us. And wow, what a reunion, eh? When they've been gone a few years, or what a reunion. I won't be able to walk. I shall be jumping on my husband. He'll be like, oh my God, what a reunion, to physically be able to touch, feel, and have their arms around you again. There's nothing better. So with that, folks, I thank you for listening. And I leave that love with you, and I leave the Serenity Shop with you. And I hope you take something from this today. And with that, I say God bless you. Love to you all. Thank you for listening to that. And bless the lady who came in today. God bless you.